up, guys? It is Mega Boston 1 here with your Week 3 NFL picks, Week 2 recap. Last week I went 8-8, sucktastic. My overall record throughout this year, 17-15 average. So, first off, I want to start off with next week's picks. So here we go. Sunday games, I'm taking New Orleans over Atlanta, Houston over Dallas, New York over Buffalo, Steelers over the Buccaneers, Cincinnati over Carolina, Detroit over Minnesota, the Giants over the Titans, the 49ers over the Chiefs, the Chargers over the Seahawks, Philadelphia over Jacksonville, Washington over St. Louis, Baltimore over Cleveland, Indianapolis over Denver, Arizona over Oakland, and Sunday night game, I'm taking the Miami Dolphins to beat the New York Jets in Miami, and Monday night game, I'm taking the Green Bay Packers to beat the Chicago Bears in Chicago Soldier Field. So, Week 2 recap, past 24 hours, lots of QB changes in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills pulling Trent Edwards for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Oakland pulling Jason Campbell for Bruce Gronkowski. Carolina pulling Matt Moore for Jimmy Clausen to start future with him. And also during the Steelers-Titans game the past week, Jeff Fisher pulling Vince Young and putting in Kerry Collins second half. And also Minnesota and Dallas, two teams really high expectations. You know, throughout this season, they had hopes of maybe getting to the Super Bowl. Dallas maybe being the first team to host the Super Bowl in their own house. But both the teams playing really sucky first two games. I mean, Dallas losing to the Chicago Bears. I mean, I was in Chicago 2 weekends ago, and I was talking to some Bears fans, and they were telling me how they knew the Bears were going to have a really sucky season. They didn't think the Bears would be very good this year, and neither did I, but, you know, they go in and beat the Cowboys in Dallas. And also, that Brett Favre experiment up in Minnesota, that's not looking very good. You know, questions if Favre was in training camp the whole time. He should have been in training camp. Would he have better chemistry with his receivers? Maybe that's one of the problems, but, you know, whatever. And also, big game last week, the Pats and the Jets. The Pats looking good in the first half, but then second half, I can't even explain it. It just pisses me off. But final score was 28-14. One thing I do gotta say, Randy Moss, sick touchdown catch, second quarter. But honestly, I didn't think the Jets had it in them to beat the Pats last week. Also, Houston overcoming a 17-point deficit to beat Washington. Monday night game, Saints, 49ers. Alex Smith, he was looking good. I mean, last 2 minutes of the game, driving them like 82 yards down the field for a touchdown and then a 2-point conversion. But then Drew Brees drives the Saints back down the field with like a minute to go. Garrett Hartley kicks the field goal and they win. But that's a good loss for the 49ers. I think it gives them confidence. I think it gives Alex Smith confidence. And hopefully they'll make the playoffs this year because it's not a very tough division. All they really need to do is go 8-8, and they got the division title. Also, the Manning showdown between the brothers Sunday night. All I have to say for that game is all Peyton did to his little brother was destroy him on live TV in front of thousands of people, 38-7. It was an embarrassment for the Giants. And then also, if two teams right now were to go to the Super Bowl right this day, it's surprising, but it would probably be the Packers and the Texans. Those are the two most impressive teams, I think, through 2 weeks of the season. The Texans, I think they're for real now. Just like I said last year, I knew the Texans were going to be nasty this year. In the first two games, they really showed it. And also the Packers just blowing out the first two teams they played. So, who knows, they could represent the NFC actually, in Dallas this upcoming February. And also, before I go, I want you guys to answer this comment question. Eagles quarterback situation. Andy Reid is debating it, whether to start Michael Vick or Kevin Cobb. I believe he's going to start Cobb next Sunday against the Jaguars, but who knows? So what do you guys think? Do you think Reid should start Vick or Cobb? Personally, I think Vick. Vick's looked really good first two games, and that's basically it. Let me know what you think. If you want to talk football with me, write it in the comment section below. That's basically all I gotta say, guys. Go Pats next week. Hopefully they'll destroy the Bills, and that's all I gotta say. Great week in the NFL. Can't wait till Sunday. Mega Boston 1. Signing out. Peace.